Welcome to Node.js Multiverse. If you're passionate about learning Node.js, you're in the right place. Welcome to this playlist Node.js Basics ES6 features, guys. Okay, in this video, we're going to learn about what is Node.js, how Node.js works, and why it is popular, and what is the real-time scenarios it is using. Okay, let me walk you through what is Node.js. Node.js is a cross-platform open source JavaScript runtime environment, which means it will run on all kind of major platforms, that is Windows, Linux, Mac. Okay, and open source means we don't need to pay anything, it's free, you can download and use. It is a JavaScript runtime environment. That means the web pages, mobile applications, whatever the things we will use, they mostly work on JavaScript. Okay, Node.js also works on the same V8 engine which JavaScript is works, but the Node.js is outside of the browser. That means it can be used in server side. You can make a command line tools, APIs, whatever the server side scripting we have to do, we can do with the Node.js. This is about what is Node.js. Let me walk you through how the Node.js works. Okay, see, Node.js works in the concept of event-driven architecture. So JavaScript and Node.js both works on event-driven architecture. So event-driven architecture means whatever the things is happen on events. Like in a web page, if you go, you click the buttons, mouse overs, okay, submit the forms. So these all are the events which are happening in the browser. In the same fashion, in the backend, if you do the console log, API call, database call, promises, timers, whatever the action you do, all these things are events. Okay, these events are listened by one guy called event loop. This event loop will listen to the events which has happened and prioritize the events, and based upon the priority it will execute each and every event. So this priority is based on synchronous and asynchronous functionalities. Synchronous means the step-by-step execution, guys. Asynchronous means, see, some tasks take more time. Then the control will not wait the task to complete, so it will go to the next task. It's like if you go to the restaurant, so bearer take your order, but he will not wait for order to be completed to take another order. You just take your order and give that order to the chef in the kitchen, and he will move on to the next order. In the same fashion, event loop will do when asynchronous calls will come. So I will run an example and I will explain how it's going to be. Okay, if you see this function, we have four functions here: log a, log b, log c, and log d. Here log a and log d are the synchronous functions. Okay, and the timer, this promise, are the asynchronous ones. Okay, uh, coming videos I will explain what is timers, promises, and everything. Just follow the concept of event driven architecture now. So the event loop task is first evaluate the script and then run the tasks, run all the micro tasks and re-render. So let's see how it would be. So the first will, it will execute what is there and synchronously. Okay, we see log a directly go to the call stack. The event loop runs until the call stack will become empty. Okay, the first one is the synchronous task, directly come to the call stack and it will execute. Okay, next one is asynchronous. This is the timer, it will go to the task queue, and the promises will go to the micro task queue. And finally the log d one is the synchronous. If you see, this is the synchronous one, it has the highest priority in it, so it will execute first. Okay, this priority is likewise, guys, call stack, micro task queue, and task queue. Let's suppose if you went for a music concert and or a famous temple, what will happen, you will have a VIP tickets, VVIP tickets, and common tickets, right? So the things which have the synchronous is the VVIP, so it is the most important one, and next important one is micro task queue and later task queue. Okay, so in a similar fashion it will execute. Okay, is executed. Now the one which is in the micro task queue is come to call stack and it will be executed, and finally that which is in the task queue, it will be executed. This is how the event driven architecture and Node.js and JavaScript which will work. Okay, now let's see. So we have seen what is Node.js and how does it work, and now see why is the Node.js. Say Node.js is a JavaScript runtime, so we can use um, JavaScript in the browser. If you know Node.js, you can use the JavaScript in backend also. It was fast because of this asynchronous nature, and due to microservice architectures. So these days everybody is doing the microservice architecture. That means every piece of functionality making small microservices, and they're scaling what is required. So see, Node.js is using in microservices nowadays vastly because of its simple and easy nature. So this is very scalable and popular now. Yes, it is used to set up the servers. I mean, all the server-side scripting we have to, we can generate the apps, APIs. Uh, so that's why it is so popular. Okay, in a real-time applications, yes, we are using the real-time applications, and all companies are moving from Java, Python to Node.js. Most of the real-time applications is doing this one. You can see Ola, over next the banking applications, the PayPal system. So all financial transactions, notifications in real-time, charting applications, IoT applications, whatnot, guys. So many things is coming. We can generate using the Node.js. Okay, just a recap. Node.js is outside of the browser, and it's a JavaScript runtime. It is fast, scalable. You can use at server side. You can build the apps, web applications. Okay, using the Node.js. So this is all about the first video, guys. um Finally, I'll just show you Node.js statistics. See, it is a professional developers use, and including the frameworks, libraries, tools. 46% of the Node.js jobs are between 20 to 35 years old. Yeah, of course. About 75% of the Node.js, and downloads is increased a lot. So it will be slowly growing these days, and it has. If you learn this one, yeah, it would be more interesting. You see, it is 42% is coming to all these things. And front end React, React, Angular, Vue.js, these also in JavaScript. So it would be beneficial if you learn Node.js, and you can learn front end also.